Welcome to River City Live, and aren't Mondays a little bit more manageable when we are post-victory for the Jaguars? And what a victory it was.
A huge victory.
Didn't start out looking like that, was the case, but quickly things turned around, and then they kept going and going and going. So it was a shutout, a blowout. There it was. Even at 51-16, I had a friend of mine had mentioned something about how people were starting to leave towards the end of the game because it was obviously not going to. And he said, my gosh, we've waited so long to have games like this.
Yeah.
Don't you want to stay for every second? But I get it.
Yeah, no, I think you should stay and savor it. I mean, how many times do you see those type of plays, like the punt return and just running up the score? Or I think at the end of the game, they were 5 yards away, and it's like, you really don't need the extra 7 points, but why not, Savor it.
And the crowd yelling, we want 50. We want 50. Just keep it up.
And they
we
got
did.
it.
We got it. We got it. All right, a good mood abounds. Let's step into the River City Current, shall we?
All right, well, right now, obviously, what's trending everywhere is your Christmas shopping, and there's a lot of different studies that go with this. Let's start off with the first one. Are you one of the people that you have everything done yet? Your list is done with shopping, or are you a procrastinator and you have nothing done? 36% of all people haven't even started yet.
Nothing?
Right here, I'm a part of that.
That's you because
I have ideas what I'm going to get, but I just didn't get it yet.
Because you're a man. I'm going to get, do we have a further breakdown by gender on that?
That's probably a good read on it. But my wife's with me on this too, so we're just both
Oh.
procrastinators. And then 16% have it all done. But the part that I like about this study, it breaks down the psychology of department stores and how to get people to buy things. That's what I think is neat. Like, for example, some of them, they pump different scents into the air to get you to buy. Really expensive items are in the middle of the aisle. So like you could look, or the middle of the row, eye level. Things like
another
colors.
thing, the color thing is really interesting. They say that red gives you that feeling of urgency, like if I don't grab this now, it won't be on sale for long. So the red signs that say sale are usually out in the front of the store and then scattered throughout. And that's true. And you know what always gets me too? When they stack something higher, so there's like a kiosk with a sign, and then when they put a sign on top of that, that freaks me out because I'm thinking that can't be permanent.
Exactly.
I have to take advantage of that immediately. But the color scheme, oranges, yellows, reds to bring you in, and then blues and greens to make you want to spend money.
Right.
I mean, these are real scientific things that retailers do use this time of year. That music, yeah, it's nice to have the music, but it's really intended to get you more in that spirit, to remind you that it is the season to charge it.
And that's what happens. And some people even too have burnout because a lot of these sales and the holiday music and all that stuff, they start playing it earlier and earlier. So, I mean, it's month 2 or 3 in some cases of us being exposed to this stuff. So, who knows where you're at?
Now, this next topic, we're asking you to do a little bit of detective work because there are some conflicting stories on whether or not this is something that Starbucks is really commenting on or not. But the cookies that were well known at Starbucks, these polar bears, aren't they adorable? All right, so coming after all of the whole, red cup, no joy, people are actually saying that they look like they had their, wait for it, throat slit. Those are little red scarves, people. Are we really? But they're, this is another example of how Starbucks hates Christmas. So do they really, are they really responding to this and discontinuing those cookies? That's what one story said. I read somewhere else where someone said, oh, they haven't even had those cookies. That's an old picture. And then other people are saying, oh, they're going to keep on selling the cookies. What is it? What's it going to be?
It's like they're declaring war on Coca-Cola. Their polar bears. They have them like massacred. And the other thing too is the posture of the polar bear. They're kind of like this, and the little like squinty eyes, and the blood just coming down. Well, did you see that? It's
Wait,
a positioning of the
can you
neck.
do that again?
Yes, ready?
I'm going to take a selfie of that. That was a
Just
good look.
split right open.
Yeah, that's a little much. I think you're really looking for reasons.
It's funny. I wouldn't, if I was going to buy that cookie, I wouldn't even think about that. But after it's brought to my attention, that's all I see now is a slaughtered polar bear.
You can't see anything different.
All right, well, here's what's trending on Twitter right now. It is explain a film plot badly. And these are really creative ones that we're seeing all over the place. So let's show some that we have right now and read. So here's one, and it says, a respected school of higher education is in reality a death trap for its students. That's pretty precise.
That's explaining a film plot badly, for sure. All right, here's one. Supernatural forces intervene to save rage-prone perpetual loser. Oh, that's It's a Wonderful Life. Oh.
That's perfect. This is one of my favorites.
A
beautiful princess gets catfished.
Oh my gosh. All right, that's psycho right there. Young blonde checks in a cheap motel with surprisingly good water pressure.
And I think this is the last one here. Obviously, got to have a Star Wars in here. Father reunites with long-lost son, wants him to take over the family business.
Those are really good. Now, we made ours, but I've got to be honest with you. Those are so much better than the one I came up with, and I know yours is better than mine, so I'm going to go first because yours is way funnier than mine. So mine was for Pirates of the Caribbean, and it was the time a drunk, smelly-looking, dirty fingernailed guy was actually sexy anyway.
All right, that makes sense. Mine is career woman finds true love on the job, and that is Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman.
See, I told you that was a really good one. I like that. If you have some of them, of course, we'd love for you to chime in. I worry sometimes about things. That was my transition into telling you this. If you worry about the fact that you worry so much, which truly I have done, I really have. I've worried so much that I've thought, something terrible is going to happen to me from worrying so much. Now there's a study saying that people who worry are actually more intelligent.
Ah.
So, yeah, but I worry that, no, I'm just kidding. But you don't seem like you're a worrier.
So you're saying I'm not intelligent?
No, I really didn't mean that. But no, really, you seem like
I keep it all on the inside.
you're kind of a solver. Like you're a problem solver. You're not the person that worries about it.
You're really trying to rebound here. You have a different type of intelligence, Mark. Just not like a smart type of intelligence. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Wow, I'm really passive aggressive, aren't I? Can we move forward, please?
Yeah. Well,
right.
what's the next topic? I mean, not so learned.
It's
I don't know.
something about a ring finger, but we don't have all of the information. Stuart, actually, our
Yeah, Stuart's a smart man. Help us out, Stuart.
So this is another one of those measure. It's about your personality. So it's all about the length of your ring finger. So everybody, and you guys at home, do this right now, and I'm going to tell you what it means. So so here's you have your longer ring finger, your shorter ring finger, and then your even ring finger with your index finger. So that's the little chart. So I want to see what Mark and Aiden's are real quick. All right, so Mark's ring finger is longer. So that means it can be said that people with longer ring fingers are mostly good looking.
Ooh.
Congratulations. Most of them have the charm of a heartthrob.
Nice.
They've also been thought to be more aggressive and more likely to take risks. They make better soldiers, engineers, speculators, and chess players.
All right. I don't, because I'm not that intelligent.
You need to worry more. All right, Eden and I are very much the same. So we have ring finger and index finger links that are the same. So that means that we are at peace. We are peace-loving, and conflict makes us uncomfortable. We are very coordinated and always try to get along well with people. I'd say that's pretty true.
For me, today wasn't a good example of that.
They're more likely to be faithful lovers, and they're caring and gentle towards their partner.
All right.
So
what a love
What
fest.
about
Aren't
the
you
other
guys
folks?
sweet?
So if you hold your hand up and your ring finger is shorter than your index finger, that means you have high self-esteem and you can be kind of narcissistic. You also enjoy solitude and dislike to be interrupted when they're having some alone time. Not the type of person to take initiative in love. Instead, they tend to receive affection that's given to them.
Very nice.
Nice.
I feel like we've learned so much.
Yeah.
All right, let's learn who won this iPad, because the iPad Mini was a contest we were doing all week last week, and we actually have a winner to announce right now. So
Drum roll.
here is the drum roll, and it is Monique Madrid of Orange Park. Now, Monique, we are going to let you know all about how you can get your brand new iPad, so stick around and we will keep you in the loop there. Make sure you get that. And then we have more prizes to give away.
That's right. We're giving away Star Wars passes for the Friday show, so you're definitely going to stick around. We're going to have a question later on, so get ready for some Star Wars trivia, and you'll have to go to Facebook to find out more information about that. And we'll be back right after this.